Awesome. Hi everyone. So we are doing the final commentary of King of the Nerds Season 3, Episode 8. I just got back from apartment shopping, and people say Singapore is expensive. Nothing like they don't know the horror that is San Francisco. So I'm making my nice drink and sparkling water again. I just bought some new British plugs. Where'd they go? Well, they're gone. So, and I miss my marijuana. I do miss it. I need to get my hair cut. I need to find a place that knows how to cut white people hair. But I'm sure I can find one in like the expensive area or something. Okay, so I thought a little bit about what I should say here for this last one because it'd be kind of a well, okay, let's just go through the episode first, then we'll go over like closing remarks. So, okay. So all of you will come back, and is this going to mix? So all of you will, sorry, there's a fan. One moment. Here. Okay, sorry. All right, so there's so the Anti-Secret 6 Club comes back. No, sorry, so they all come back, and people who weren't in the Secret Six like, oh, we should all gang up on the Secret Six. I like that. I like a little bit of justice. I'm not justice. I mean retribution to the Secret Six. Let's see, Secret Six. Actually, I might have some. Secret Six. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's nice. I still don't find the Secret Six offensive. A lot of people say, oh, these are the cool kids, something, something, something. I think people's cool kids trigger is just really touchy. Instead, I see what they're doing. How could there be a cool kids club without there being Caitlin and Colby? How could there? How could there? Riddle me that. So, yeah, instead I think of it as, oh, we're just 6 people who got together and so we're going to break the game. Okay. So Thomas sleeps under the bed, apparently. And, my precious. Thomas's Gollum thing is maybe the funniest thing you've done all season. I mean, it's really good. Okay. So, and I like how Ori hearts Caitlyn's honor. That's very nice. I love the love. I do. And Caitlin goes, usually he'll swear their allegiance to me. It's much less formal. Clearly this happens all the time. Okay, all right. So Todd goes on Lily's side. So Todd's reason makes a lot of sense. So Todd's reasoning is I need to redeem myself for being an unpleasant person to Lily. Sure, makes sense. And I mean, it's self-serving, sure, but whatever, it works. I mean, he felt like he had some kind of debt, or he was concerned about his portrayal, and I guess either one is sufficient reason. So okay, that's great. All right, so here's the interesting thing: Ben doesn't get a single person behind him. Okay, Ben, like, what the hell did you do? Like, did you do something horrible that they just didn't show? Or did you just do nothing? Like, how did you manage to not get, how did you manage to be, like, so unlikable or so uninteresting that a single person didn't want to support you? Just like, what'd you do? You clearly did something wrong. I don't know what it is. There wasn't really a lot of you, Ben, but, like, you did something wrong, and I would like to hear your input on what that is. All right. So Jonathan gets most of the credit. I think in part Jonathan's good at looking the part of a leader. So Jonathan has a nice tie. He's kind of nice looking. I don't know. Like I thought this whole episode he dressed the part. He dressed the part of a prince. I don't know if it had anything to do with it, but I thought it looked good. So, okay. So they're on the trivia thing. I like how they did this trivia setup. So, yeah, no, I like this trivia setup because so the producers always want it where all the previous characters come back, and they have some sort of input on it. But, right. But then the viewers don't want it to be, I guess, they don't want to be solely determined by how much support you can get, how much support you can garner. So in season 1, it was just a straight vote. So the people, the previous contestants did all of the work. And in season 2, the eliminated contestants did a little bit less work. And in season 3, they're doing like a whole lot less work. So I don't know. I don't actually know where the balance should go. I actually kind of like the balance in season 2. I like that one. I don't know. That seemed about right to me. But these are personal opinions. Okay. Lily has a wonderful recantation of the Lord of the Rings there. That was very impressive. I liked it. Like the ring to bind them all, and in the darkness bind them in mortar where the shadows lie. Just like didn't miss a beat. Like got the whole thing. Like there were a couple times I thought it ended, but I was like, oh wait, there's a little bit more. Okay, I love how in Mortal Kombat they have Todd kind of jump in at the right side of the screen. Yeah, this side of the screen, and like it does in Mortal Kombat. I love that. I love that. I don't actually know what that dude says, but I like how he pops in there. Okay. So I asked about. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I asked about why they chose Tekken, and I said it would be more appropriate if they chose Street Fighter 2, or maybe just Mortal Kombat. And Genevieve said that they had some licensing issues. They could only pick from a certain set. And among that set, the Tekken game they chose was by far the best. I'm like, okay. I understand that. It's important. I think an important thing to realize is how many things on these shows are determined by, like, weird legal things, basically licensing rules. So I'll give you an example. So in season 1, the song we danced to, Stereo Love, that song was actually changed at like the last minute. Like before we used to dance something else, but then like a few hours to go, say, oh no, you actually got to dance to Stereo Love, and we're like, what? And it was fine, but it was because the licensing changed at the last minute. So this gives you this kind of gives you a peek to how these things are decided. Okay, so let's see. I just think about the king, but I want to see a couple other things. Let me see if I can finish. Okay, so let's go back to the trivia. So in the trivia, Ben and Jonathan go to number 2, and that's kind of nice. It's kind of like, oh, finally, we're going to have a male king. That's kind of nice. And they kind of made a big deal. They both had PhDs. I have a PhD, but I don't know. I don't really care that I have a PhD. Like, I don't know. I feel like in academia, like, so I remember something kind of fun. It was like on Big Bang Theory. And I usually don't watch this show, but like someone said something like, oh, I have a PhD or I have a master's or something. And then one of the professors says, who doesn't? And they all laugh. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of like that. like, who doesn't have a master's or a PhD? Like, who doesn't? And it's kind of like, it's kind of normal. But I understand that, and when you leave the academy, it's a little uncommon for people to have PhDs. So I guess I'm on team PhD, and I guess I support that. I guess I feel slight kinship. I guess so when I meet someone in the wild, like randomly around, I discover they have a PhD, I feel a little bit of kinship with them. It's like, oh yeah, you went through that pain too. Yeah, me too. I went through that pain. It's like, oh, okay. I guess kind of go through boot camp together. Like war veterans. Okay. So wait, what? King, no chess boxing. Oh, okay. Right. All right. So they've gone through with Mortal Kombat, and that's all great. And they all start dancing and doing their funny thing. So I must admit, of all the people I expected to strip down to their underwear and dance, Caitlin was not one of them, and Heather was. Not sure what happened here. Not sure what happened here. So apparently they found a container of size 8 underwear just randomly around, and it wouldn't fit in very many of the boys, so the girls kind of took the initiative. This would explain why they're all none of them wearing sexy underwear. So, because when you might be queen, or at least when you're a princess, you want to wear sexy underwear, right? Let's see. So Heather wants to bone Jacob. Okay, but she's really awkward. It's like Heather, don't worry. Just close your eyes and pretend he's a girl, and it'll be all okay. A really bushy girl. And then Heather feels uncomfortable getting with that male sexual attention, so she finds a nice, safe, comfortable girl as quickly as she can, and she bones them. So that's all fine. Okay. All right. So then it goes down to the 1 versus 1, and this is nice. So they play chess. I don't know. I actually never liked chess very much. I thought it was kind of a slow game, but I guess when you're doing speed chess, it makes it not as slow. I always liked Go better. I always thought Go was a better game. Why is this hair wrong? Oh wait, damn it! Don't talk to me. Don't want to talk to you. Don't want to talk to you. Okay, great. I love Jonathan's psychological warfare here. Very nice. Very nicely done. Jonathan's really good at eking out, like just throughout this whole thing. Jonathan's really good at eking out small advantages. I like it. I really like it. It's conniving. I like it. So I was a little sad that they just played chess instead of chess boxing. I'll have a link to that in the description. Okay. All right. So then they play Tekken. And Heather says, look for the one that's under boobs and cats. Like, perfect summary. That really got them really well. And or you can also change it to under boobs and pussy. It'd be just perfect for Heather. Everything Heather cares about. Right. And I really suck at Tekken. Tekken is like one of the few fighting games I really loathed. I love Soul Calibur. I like Street Fighter. But like Tekken, I don't know. The controls are just so weird. Like, I think... I guess it caters to a different kind of person. All right. So this crossword is bitchin' hard. Like I look up just like, I have no idea. Maybe I've gotten half of them, maybe. I don't know, and I would have never gotten Robin's Love, like ever. And I was just like, geez. And yeah, I think I would have been in the Jonathan boat with this one. All right. I like how Jonathan fills in all the E's at the end. Very nice. It's another nice example of eking out small advantages. That was very clever. Just clever. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know. I really like that. I want to see more people doing things like that. All right. I love Lily's golf analogy. Like, Lily has so many wonderful things here. She has, in the mortars where the shadows lie. She has the golf analogy. I don't know. Like, Lily used to get upset that I didn't consider her part of the Hydra. But, like, I don't know, Lily. You're so much more entertaining in the Hydra. You're so much more. Okay. All right. So Ben pones the math. That's very impressive. I'm pretty sure that was just luck. Like, I really am. Like, no one's that fast. Very, very few people are that fast consistently. And they're very unusual people. And I don't think Ben's one of them. I don't even know. I think the probability that Ben got lucky is much greater than the probability that Ben is one of those people. So, that's it. Okay, so Connect 4. So I didn't know Connect 4 is a solved game. That's news to me. I was told that there's like some funny theorem about it that makes Connect 4 reduce down to the game of Nim. Let me actually, which is a solved game. Let me actually look at this up. Theorem reduces to Nim. Mathematical theory. The theory of impartial games. Theory. Well, whatever, then it doesn't want to load. Now it is to solve a number of objects, binary combinatorial sums. Well, whatever, I don't care enough. Well, anyway, okay. So I didn't know Connect 4 was a solved game. I actually always thought Connect 4 was actually a fairly deep game. Maybe this just shows my lack of knowledge or how long since I've played it. But like I was thinking Connect 4 was pretty hard. So, but it's solved. Well, good to know. Good to know. As a general rule of thumb, don't play solved games. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they did Connect 4 on this one. I thought Connect 4 was the most. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that choice. It seems it takes the challenge in sort of a different direction. Like Connect 4, I guess is easier than the other ones, but yeah, actually, I guess I like Connect 4 the least well. I don't like that it's a solved game. Yeah, that's what I don't like about it. I like it's a solved game. They shouldn't be giving solved games to nerds because there's a non-zero chance that one of them will just know the solution to the game, and that's just no good. So yeah, so I downturned the Connect 4. I like the fact that it's that people understand. I like the fact I don't know how viewers will understand it because they probably played Connect 4 when they were younger. But I mean, don't give nerds solved games. I mean, that's just asking for trouble. It really is. Okay. So Jonathan wins. He gets the crown. I liked the crown puzzle. The crown puzzle was also pretty hard. I like that. I mean, I'm sure there's some strategies to that. I've seen those kind of puzzles before, but I don't know how to do them well. So, I would have liked it if they had a competitive Pac-Man. I would have liked that. But whatever. That's because I'm good at Pac-Man. So okay. So Jonathan wins. Jonathan wins. It's actually kind of a pity. I actually kind of like Ben better. I'm not quite too sure why. Maybe Ben was just more I don't know. Apparently the other nerds disagreed. So maybe I should or the other contestants really like Jonathan. So maybe I should defer to the fact the other contestants the other contestants knew better. But based upon solely like what we saw on the show, I don't know. I thought Ben came off, at least to me, I thought Ben was a little more likable. But whatever. I mean, they're both fine. They're both fine. Okay. Oh yeah, I like so when Jonathan arises from getting crowned, one of the dice falls off. A die falls off the crown. I'm like, oh, that takes me back because I remember we had the same trouble in season 1 and in season 2 we did our little thing. The dice were always falling off the crown, and it was funny. It was funny. That was a common problem. Okay, so all right. I think that's more I want to add. I like how they have Jake at the very end do a little monologue thing. That's kind of nice. They gave Jake a little bit of screen time, and maybe he was one of the more poetic ones in there. So I can see that. Okay, so a few things. I like how the Hydra, which is Heather, Amanda, and Rochelle, by the end they sort of had individual identities. I think it really took Heather's disappearance to let the other two free. Yeah, I guess Heather is the linchpin that keeps the Hydra together. She's like the center Hydra. And then when she dies, the other two Hydra heads kind of split away. Something like that. So, but I liked the fact that they actually had like distinct identities towards the end. That was nice. Actually, maybe not. Wait, both Amanda and Rochelle died the same episode. Huh. Well, maybe. I guess they do die together. Okay. So, okay, thoughts. I think the Secret Six successfully breaks the game. I love the Secret Six. I love the Secret Six. So I know people are just offended by them. I understand you're offended by it, but like I merely see it as people like breaking the game, and I think it's a wonderful break, and I thought it was wonderful. I'm glad they thought of that. That was very nice. So the secret, like in season 4, they're gonna have to stop people from doing that because that's just too good of a strategy. Like it's way just too good, and it takes out some of the fun in watching it. So, right, which is like by far the biggest problem. Like if the producers had a choice between making like okay, they can lose 1 point in a sincere competition, but 1 point more fun to watch, they would take it. What's more important that it's fun to watch. So, but having the Secret Six, it decreased both values. It decreased the validity of the game, and it made it less fun to watch. So they're definitely going to fix that. I like the proposal of when people vote for someone to be safe out of the nerd off. I like it instead of voting them to go in. I like that a little bit better. Uh, if people production want to talk to me about that, I would be happy. I would be happy to consult for you for a small fee. I could use the fee. I could pay the down payment on my rent. Okay. So let's see what else. Overall, I thought this season was better than the previous seasons. Was it better than season 1? I think so. Okay, sorry. I think the show itself was better than season 1. Like, I thought the show was more entertaining. I thought season 1 took a little while to get going. Like, I mean, bluntly, I didn't really like season 1, episode 1, and season 1, episode 2. I mean, it's just like Lost episode 2. But yeah, but no, but I thought the season 3 the episodes there, they were basically every single one of them was enjoyable. So that was really great. That was really great. I think whoever did the editing and like stuff like that, like I think they hit a good formula with season 3. So and it's definitely been in season 2. I'm actually kind of glad they had Zach in season 2. Because without Zach, I'm kind of concerned the whole season would have just been really boring. Zach, he's made it interesting. So I don't know what happened there. So yeah, so I don't know. I mean, good season. I thought everything largely worked. See, was there anything like really bad about it? Oh, the challenges were nice. I liked the murder mystery. That was really nice. That was very clever. What else did I like? The Greek thing was kind of nice. I mean, just in general, I thought they did really well. I thought maybe the Stratego, the nerd card game, the Stratego lookalike, could have been a little more interesting. That could have been better. But on average, I thought the challenges were better than previous seasons, especially when they had less to work with because they didn't want to repeat things. And the dancing thing was, I guess that's okay. So, all right. So, is there anything else really to go into? I liked how they did more things. I like how each edition of the show they've iterated a little bit. I think overall improved it. Like I liked how they changed. Like so, I liked how in season 3 they didn't pick teams anymore. That was good. Right. It may cause some problems because it made cross team alliances easier, but I thought it made the first episode less interesting. So I like that they would just go straight to the wars. That was good. And I liked how they slowly changed. They made it where the other people coming back and supporting and pledging allegiance was less powerful. It was also kind of nice. In general, I think the show has responded very well to people's complaints and criticisms. So all good things. All good things. So, is there anything else like really, really bad? The only thing I thought that really broke the game was the Secret Six. The Secret Six was just too good. It was just too good. You need to stop them doing that in the future. You got to stop that. And I guess you start entertaining ways of doing it. People propose it's going to happen in season 4. I don't know anything about it. I suspect it's likely a season 4 will be made, but there's actually no word on that, which is, I don't know, kind of weird. I don't know if it's weird or not. So I know for season 3, we know season 3 was going to be filmed until like really late, and I have no idea why. So, but I think the probability of getting a season 4 is higher than the probability of getting a season 3. So, but I've been told there's a very high random component in terms of like which shows get renewed, or sorry, which cable shows get renewed. I have no idea why this is. Just this is apparently just a thing, and people talk about like how random it is. So I don't know, whatever. But if there's a season 4, I think an all-star season would be lovely. I would really enjoy that. People talked about whether that should be a just all-stars or it should be fans, and all-stars. Respectfully, I don't think it'd be fair to the fans because the all-stars coming back. They're going to have a social bonus because they're already going to be known a little bit, and they're going to have more experience with how to deal with the kinds of pressures on the show. And a fan, I mean, just fans, I love you, but like you don't want to go into a season where there's like half all stars. Like you really don't. Like you'll get crushed. You'll get crushed. And it's just, I mean, I love you all, but like that's totally what I predict would happen. I mean, maybe you'll get lucky. Hey, maybe when you were told us, maybe you have a whole fan team of Caitlins and Genevieves and Zachs, and you'll be like amazing. But just the odds are not in your favor. They're not. So okay. So what to say? I think that's it for now. I may have some thoughts later. But most of the thoughts, they're really just about, like theory crafting and maybe how to change the nerd-off system so that things like the Secret Six are less powerful. So, but I don't know. But if I'm going to spend a lot of time thinking about that, I want to be paid to do it. So, I still do recommend my Throne acquisition training or Throne acquisition tactics, whatever I called it. I still stand by pretty much all of that. Actually, maybe all of it. I think it's all of it. So, I would really enjoy to see Caitlyn versus Genevieve in like a very brutal female on female sport, like say roller derby. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Yeah, one team led by Genevieve, one team led by Caitlyn. That'd be great. I would watch that on pay-per-view. I totally would. I wouldn't even, yes, I would. Make it happen. Make it happen. I want y'all to do a Kickstarter for this. Do a Kickstarter. I'll contribute. $100. Okay. So, okay, yeah, I think I'm done. If I have more, I'll post about it, but I'm not sure there will be. I'm going to go watch some StarCraft. Peace.